And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy,
And I'm Mystic.
and this is the Lore Together live stream of the Forgotten City. And
You should have a walkthrough if we need it.
yes, thank you. So are we still on day 1?
I have no idea.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we did. What did we do? Are we doing? Do we want to do this walkthrough exactly?
No.
Okay.
It's
So-
there if we need help.
So I don't. Well, good to see you guys, by the way. Let me see.
Where's this going?
What?
I don't know. I'm just seeing where this goes.
Okay. But we have enough. We have some stuff to turn into. What's her name?
The last bottle of wine in the city.
Is it Equitia?
What are we talking about? Which plot? Which plot?
The common thread. The common thread.
Yeah, we have a few common threads we can turn in.
Okay.
Coin, river.
And we did the whole like prevent the suicide thing.
Suicide, yes.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, so let's get this going. So let's see, what else do they suggest to do in the first day? Even though we're not really in the first day, this is kind of like.
I'm not sure where I'm going even, so I'm just kind of exploring at this point. Oh yeah, we do have a flashlight, don't we? What's
And
the
then we did
flashlight
this
button?
syphilin resin to heal Yulia.
Yes. There it is.
Detective room. Okay. Oh, we did not. What the thing we were going to do next was pay a visit to Aurelia and Livia at the Slum Tavern.
We did that.
Lived about the Pandora's box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we started that quest.
Mm-hmm.
Found a bed. Found graffiti. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. And a note from Livia.
Hey, Arcane, good to see you.
The place is called...
Might not respond. Oh, I'm sorry, you're reading something. I was just gonna say I might not respond super fast since I'm reading stuff for that. Hey, Generality, good to see you.
The place is called the Cursed. Here, Titos offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot... Okay, so it's just mad rambling. In fact, cryptic, almost poetic rambling from Livia. Okay, so...
Alright, let me see, what does this walkthrough suggest? Oh, we can... Oh, they have an interesting way to get the sylphine resin in this.
These might be climate or the only could support my weight. Okay, how do we get these things to support our weight? That's been a thing a few times now.
I'm gonna go to day 2 because this is like we might not have to be able to do it all in this order, but we've done most of the day 1 stuff, and this is according to, if anybody's curious, the Neo Seeker walkthrough. Feel free to read or avoid at your leisure.
Wait. This is a confusing area.
Sulfur resin.
Wait, this isn't where we were, was it?
Talk
Oh,
to
jeez.
Julia.
I feel I am actually mildly lost. Okay. Alright, have a sense of bearings now.
Did we already save? Did we already save Ulpius?
Yes, he did not jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
This suggesting you go to the direction of the bats. Fabia will be there crouching in terror once again. This time around, tell Fabia to avoid the collapsing shrine to have her run back to her bakery.
We did that already. Oh, we have to do it again.
Yeah, and then we have not confronted the assassin. While talking with the assassin,
We have nothing to attack the assassin with yet.
well, when he asks if you know where Quincicius, tell him the lie. Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just inside the city.
Oh.
Second building on your left.
Oh. Why is this a thing?
Oh. I don't know. So we should confront the assassin because we can trick him.
Yep, got it.
Sorry to just spoil stuff, guys, but we if we don't do it like this, we might be here forever.
Yeah, I'm also playing with a massive headache today for some reason.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry you have one, honey. I had one earlier, but you know
His
why.
brightness was like the light. Rays flashed from his hand, and there he veiled his power.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
There he is.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I love how they did animate a mouth for him, even though he is covered, but it clips through the covering.
Oh, jeez. Generally goes, I just realized no one really reacts to you having a flashlight.
That guy did, kind of. The
Oh, okay.
the one person who saw us walking with it. That's why I put it away. It's like, Here we go, killing again.
Yeah, that's still murder, though, but, like...
Filthy, lying degenerate.
I don't think you even got hit.
All right, let's see what else it suggests. Wooden bow, a bounty notice, 1 denarius, 10 fletched arrow.
Emperor Nero, okay. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tiberius Quintus Crispus, a citizen from the Aventine district of Rome. He is about 40 to 50 years old. He is average height, average build, and has dark hair, and has 1 green eye and 1 blue eye. He is typically clean shaven. He is a known associate of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Now, wait a minute. Isn't that the guy who's down in the sewers?
I think so, yeah.
I'm trying to remember how to get to the sewers now.
Yeah.
Wait, Malleolus? Malleolus.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
It's a weird statement.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what... It doesn't tell me that. It just says that you want to accept his offer, which I'll have to say. I'm not keeping up with the chat. So finish this conversation. I got to keep up with it.
The statues come to life and fire golden bows arrows at them. I think there's a typo there. It just feels...
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
You said accept?
Yes.
I want to say this, but...
Yeah, but I don't think that's you saying no. So let's... I don't know. It's up to you. Let's stick.
We'd usually be able to circle back around,
Yeah.
so...
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not? Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden
Don't mind us.
bows? Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
Yeah, I forget Diana story. But I also know the Greek name. You want me to catch up on the chat?
Let me finish this, but after
Yeah.
that, yeah.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Golden bow?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Isn't that extremely dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Prometheus was punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Again, these gods are not omniscient, apparently.
Yeah, this is. I don't know.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
That is not a convincing argument, but okay.
That's all the questions I have.
So, are you in, partner?
I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
There you go.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I've
Don't mind us.
started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
That didn't take long. Fake golden bow.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
All right. We also want to talk to Fabia and her bakery.
I don't know where that is. Off the top of my head.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Ah, here we go. You're supposed to put the bread on. You're supposed to do that on top of the. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Is she just cleaning instead? Oh,
You
crap, I
took
didn't-
care of him.
Read the chat. Should I? Yeah.
He had a tragic accident in that shrine.
There you go.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh, God. That's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question, though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
Whatever you think, Mystic.
If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
What are we here for?
You can ask her about what's your story, and then also
Virgil,
that. Yeah.
what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How'd you end up here?
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
This is weird because, of course, knowing what we know,
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to.
That's odd. Most of the others were in Rome before they woke up in the forest, but you're saying you were a day's ride away?
Oh, yeah. I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. Who knows what their plans are for us?
When did we cover this? Was it 50-something?
I think so. I'll look it up in a bit.
Yeah. Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
That does. Thanks, that does help. I'll be going now.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
It is murder, so clearly that's not outlawed.
Yeah. Indirect murder. Okay, to catch up on chat.
Yep.
So I've missed a lot of people. So there's going back to even animating mouths. There's ways of animating mouths automatically, though it tends to have issues. And then we got the free bow. Generally goes, the golden rule isn't very smart, is it? And Arcane goes, yeah. Okay, it's more like Doctor Who Batman killing, where they keep claiming they don't kill just because the villain walks into their own death trap. Have one thinks goes, this man. When we were talking to Decius, have one thinks goes, this man does not understand the economics of a closed system. Arcane goes, after being tricked, of course. It's still theft of the original item. I agree, Arcane. Have one thinks goes, if we replace bits of the bow over time, it wouldn't be her bow anymore. And then Arcane goes,
Bow of Theseus.
Yes, I'm surprised they haven't broken the golden rule many times before now. Though probably they did, but they kept pulling a random people in via time hijinks to fix it. Generality goes, don't worry, I'm sure it'll get us all killed soon anyway. Have one thinks goes, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I feel like Fabia's eyes are on the wrong feet.
Yes.
She does have a very strange face. Arcane goes, so do people need to know about it for the golden rule to come into force? That seems what implied by the murder line and swapping the bow potentially. Generality, thanks for confirming. I just looked it up, but yes, this was episode 66. So it's been quite some time. That was
90 episodes ago. We just recorded episode
that was
156.
Released July 16th of 2022.
Yeah, we did record episode 156. It'll be out probably about an hour after stream ends.
Yeah, I'm almost done listening.
Where you get to hear Sapphy and me nerd out a lot.
Oh my gosh. Just, yeah. People are going to say, this is their most annoying episode because they just freak out at each other the second half. That's really what it's going to be.
It's Star Trek. Let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll just tell you that. So, I'm going to go try it. I'm going to exit out of the how to bake a cake and mouthwash. Because that's still up. Let's see. Make your way to the Slums Tavern where Aurelia and Olivia are. If you haven't done so already, speak with Olivia and ask about the pattern she knows unlock the lead Pandora's box. I think we already have Pandora's box, right? Yes, we do. Climb the stairs above the entrance and examine the rooms here. The room on the left belongs to Kabash, who was gone missing. The room on the right is for Rufius. Locate the incomplete note on the table here.
Why are we going all the way back here? Okay.
Salve.
Yeah. Yes, Track Arcane. Hope you enjoy it.
You know, on the flip side, I don't think I noticed this staircase before, so maybe I did. I don't know. Dream diary from Kabash, in which he describes his recurring dreams by a stranger named Kerti.
And then go to the room on the right. Locate the incomplete note on the table.
This is your final warning center.
Ooh.
So whose room is this? Let's see.
The update says persuade Rufius to...
Rufius's chest.
Yeah.
Oh, Rufius. Where's your brooding cell?
Take the door at the back of the slum area, and you'll find passages on the left and right. The left-hand passage leads out to Galerius's farm.
Cannot catch the drops
At the top of the first set of stairs, follow the cave to the right until you find a small wooden room. Loot a treasure chest for 112 denarii and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, we got that already.
Okay. Continue the passage. A note from Livia and some graffiti on the wall.
Yep, did that.
Okay, then track down Galerius. He can be found at his farm by the bank of the pond. The forum.
Wait, isn't Galerius the one who's always up here, or is that someone else? No, that's Galerius.
Yeah.
Ulpius. Bank of the pond. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I'm almost certainly not going the right way. Where am I going?
So you're trying to go
I know. I don't know where I am, so I'm just exploring now.
So the farm is below the slums.
Oh.
It's by the bank of the pond.
That does by the what?
Huh?
Ooh, there's other people.
By the
here.
bank of the
Promethean fire's not for sale.
Promethean fire. Oh, you! Should we talk to Rufius or no?
It does not tell you to right now.
Okay. By the bank of the pond?
Yeah.
What pond?
It's below the slums, the forum, or Dooley cell. The amount of people that are just gold and just displayed everywhere.
There he is.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
What is on our mind? Oh, what's your story?
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it. I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after. and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Sorry? Like, legit? Sorry to hear.
Honestly, it's an awful story.
Didn't mean to have you relive that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome, to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. Never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest was a blur. Next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
Sounds like he got trampled in the... glad things worked out in the end.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Sure.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
What are we talking about?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else you need to... He should be mentioning that he saw us using the zip line, because then he's going to offer us something. So try to say, I'll be going now.
I should go now. Sorry, that's Mass Effect.
Yeah, I should go.
All right. See you around.
No, he should have mentioned us using the zip line.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Do you know we're out of here?
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me. All right. See you around.
That's interesting. And then day 2 is supposed to be helping with that, because you've used the zip line, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could try to get the flower that he wants us to, or we could go to Equitia.
Be careful who you trust.
Equitia? Excuse me.
Are they?
That was her, but I'm just trying to like force it, and I went and used it again. So
Yeah. Oh, so you're gonna try to find him again and say hi? And we used the zip line last time we were here, right?
I just used it now too.
Okay. Sweet.
Wait, where is this farm? I'm an idiot. There it is. Bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose.
And that wasn't stealing, huh?
Apparently not.
Okay. Oh, you saw me too? Thanks.
Wait, where did he go? This is his farm.
There's no Zeus in that goose. If you look behind you again, you missed another thing to pick up, I thought. Or was it just the little gold butterfly staying where?
Oh no, this is where I picked up. This is where I had the
Okay.
the eggs. Eggs.
It doesn't suggest a set amount of times of using the zip line, Arcane, and I know we've used it like at least 3 or 4 times at this point. Maybe the goose needs it done. I believe that.
He's not at his farm, and he was walking in this direction. So
Galerius?
there he is.
Horatius?
I'm guessing that
Looking a bit
Promethean
troubled
fire's
there.
not for sale.
Still no sign of
Not
Santana.
bad.
And I haven't
Not bad
slept
at all.
right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't know.
See you around.
All right. Well, then it tells us to do the thing, and then
Wait, what quest is that for?
that's for Secret Admirer.
We do not have that one.
Yeah, I know we don't have that one.
That's what we need for that, or?
Well, we need him to give it to us. Yeah. He'll mention he saw you using the zip lines, so ask for a favor. He wants these zip lines to, yeah, and it says Secret Admirer is the.
You know what? I am going to try. Can't be that it's like coded where you have to use this one. That'd be weird, but not impossible. 'Cause that's why he gave it to us at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
Galerius?
You,
Horatius?
Tadulus, cannot
Looking
catch
a
the
bit troubled
treasure
there.
and
Still
the
no
tree
sign of
you
Santana.
grasp at in
And I
your
haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Okay.
I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressive. And strange, too, since that device you used is exactly the same as one I've been working on for weeks. There I was, thinking I'd invented it. Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor?
I can't believe that you have that checked to one rope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower from the rock spire in the middle of the lake. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it. Do you think you could use the device again and try to get that flower for me?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just whenever you get a chance.
See what I can do. I'll be going now.
All right. See you around.
This time he doesn't even turn to look at you. That's so awkward. Have one thinks goes, he knows too much.
He knows which rope we use. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
impressive.
weird.
All right, so what does he want us to do? Like drop down onto there?
So
Can we drop while using
return to
this?
the shrine of Proserpina, the
Proserpina.
Proserpina. Sorry. The rope in front of this is strung up across the pond below. At the center point is a tall rock pillar with a pretty flower on top. We'll need to slide down the zip line and then jump to drop off the rope so that we land on the rocky structure. It might take a few times, it's suggested.
Yep. That's going to be interesting.
The physics seem relatively accurate considering the circumstances.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, it's going to take a little bit. Wait. Yeah. Up, left.
Almost, just a little earlier there.
I'm so glad I thought to just check the rope that he gave it to it. Otherwise, we would have been spinning our wheels on this quest.
Mm-hmm. Read a little ahead.
Basically, hit jump as soon as you can.
Yeah.
And then take it back to Galerius.
Yeah. Yeah. Return to him.
Oh, we're going to have to sit through that whole cutscene again, aren't we?
Galerius?
Yep.
Gracious. Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Scintilla. And I haven't slept
Wow,
right in
you'd
3
think
weeks.
they'd change that.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Here's that flower.
Brilliant! You did it! Well done! This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean. Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her. What I really want to do is walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be terrible.
What's the worst that could happen?
You mean, aside from her execution? You see, Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity, the breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods and a capital offense. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive. Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure. But at the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do. What do you think? What would you do?
I don't have any idea. Just choose what you want.
Chat.
Chat. Do you have an idea what we should
Play
say?
matchmaker.
Arcane goes, you ever get the feeling that we keep doing the same thing over and over again? It's almost like we're in a time loop.
Speaking of Star Trek.
Yeah. Have one thanks says go to her.
Go to her, so like this one is the first choice we have? The first vote we have?
Yes, it is. Arcane goes, I'd say get over her.
Okay, currently get over her is winning.
2 votes to get over her because Arcane is a patron.
Anyone else?
Arcane admits that go to her will probably have funny consequences.
If you want to split your vote, Arcane, that's fine too.
Go once. Arcane says sure, split.
So
Have one thing says I'm not invested in his happiness. but it was split, so yeah.
anybody else want to chime in or no? How many do we have in chat right now?
And sometimes those are the only people who responded because they just were a second screen.
Fair enough. All right. I think you should tell her I feel consequences be damned. What's the worst that can happen? We have to run back to the whole
Well,
thing.
it's technically the vote was okay. Once it go to her, once it get over, go to her. Yes.
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe I need to be a bit more cautious. What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how I feel and find out how she feels without risking her life. What do you say? Do you think you could help me one more time?
All right.
Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you. Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
So we can go to her. There's technically
On your
this
best
other
behavior,
mission
I
in
trust.
between where we can affect the election. If we
Do we want to affect the election?
I don't know how invested we are in the election. Is anybody else invested in this election?
I'm not a very political person.
Yeah. I mean, Heaven Thanks is invested in the character's happiness, so I'm assuming.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Generally goes, I just don't have a strong feeling one way or the other, yeah.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Someone wanted me to give you this flower. We have talked to you. Oh, but she wouldn't remember because
Yes.
time reset.
Oh, how lovely. It just happens to be my favorite, too. Who do I have to thank for this?
I'm supposed to tell it's from your secret admirer and that they'll keep their distance. They just want you to know that you're loved.
I see. So, it's from Galerius,
That's
then.
adorable.
You know already?
Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows. That man is a wonderful human being, and my favorite person in the world. But he is the least subtle secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there each morning, looking at the flower, trying to summon the courage to seize it. Oh, my heart.
So what should I tell him?
Tell that adorable oaf that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn 36. So if we ever make it out of here, and he doesn't mind waiting a few years, then tell him I love him too.
That's adorable.
I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that.
I hope so.
We can actually talk to her about the
Yeah.
other stuff. Okay, so I've been asking people about how they wound up here trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Everyone mentions a river, almost, right?
Yes. I do want to say have one thing says to the like I'll fall in love once I'm 36. Have one thing goes heresy.
Some people mentioned a river.
Yeah.
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
Some people mentioned memory lapses.
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
Some people mentioned a coin.
Yes, I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person, don't we? It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
I did, a young woman.
And did you happen to catch her name?
Karen.
I see. And was this Karen, by any chance, wearing a hood?
She was wearing a hoodie. How could you have known that?
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
All right, I'll meet you in the baths.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Citizens, it is time.
Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
I feel like there's a lot of moving parts all of a sudden.
Yeah. I did not realize we could get interrupted if we have too long of a day.
voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Ulpius.
Sentius.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence, to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed to what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw that coming.
Suffer the sins of the one.
I was about to say, how do I book it faster? Ah, geez, they took a lot of damage already.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you're getting through. You're getting through. You'll make it in time. Well, I did not realize that there was a time limit that strict.
We've done a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm looking to take care of things, some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm the...
Oh.
Okay, I guess you decide what the other one is gonna. Which one do you want to do?
This one. I don't want to have Galerius potentially do murder.
Yeah.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
Go as fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of...
Remember to use the zip line, I
Yep.
guess.
Why'd I do that?
Well, you're still near the stairs. It was still faster. Generally goes, people's a quorum? I guess it is a small city. Arcane goes, police captain magistrate Jebus Bushus. Jebus Bushus. Excuse me.
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you a simple present for Yulia. Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Help! You have to do. You have to. What?
That's interesting.
Oh, but that's still gonna trigger the golden.
I know, but that's still interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll worry about that another time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him deal with that because we still have all the stuff that he had, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I have one thanks goes, this escalated quickly. It definitely did.
I have to get the stupid flower back again.
Oh, you don't have it anymore?
No, because Lucretia took it from us.
Oh, yeah.
I think I knew that, and that's why I tried to jump at it.
There was an instinct there.
Yeah. Hi.
That is hard to aim. Okay. We may want to, after we get that, do the conversation with Lucretia and then decide if you want to save there or do you want to save before we... Not Lucretia, Equitia.
The timing is not the same.
Nope, it's not.
I don't think it's timing. I think it's literally just weird physics.
Seems like it.
We're gonna get really good at getting this flower, I feel. And by really good, I mean getting really bad at it. Jeez.
Arcane goes, this seems great for a game with a hard time limit. Seriously. And there's no ticking clock, so you don't really know how much time you have left.
Okay, so we have to get Glarus to do both of those things. Is what I'm seeing.
Well, we could try it and see.
Yeah. But I'm glad we can do that at least. That does help us. Wait.
Cabbages.
Salve again, friend. How is it possible?
Just a lucky guess.
Ah.
Dang it. You'd never believe me if I told you?
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you could...
I'm reliving the same day over and over and over again.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
How so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
You're a good man, Glorious.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
It's nice to have someone who's quick on the uptake.
I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressed. And strange, too. Oh, of course. It's because I already gave it to you in a previous time loop, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor?
I already delivered. Oh.
But she doesn't remember.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Is that she doesn't know. But she does know.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't know about the flower, but she knows
Yeah.
about him.
Oh. Well, what answer do you think makes sense right now?
Like she knows that he is in love with her.
Yeah.
I already delivered the flower to Quitea on your behalf.
What? How did you know? Oh, I see. We talked about it in a previous loop, didn't we? Well, what did she say?
She knew from you. She asked me to tell you that when she turns 36, she's allowed to marry and that she loves you too.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy you've made me. I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly, but I don't have much to offer you. All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins you might be interested in.
I'm listening.
In the rock tunnel, near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, if you look carefully, you can see a chest. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you. I hope that helps in some way.
You ever thought about running for magistrate yourself?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
Do I just tell him outright?
I guess we're trying this now.
If Malleus runs, he's going to break the golden rule and kill us all.
And how could you... Oh, wait. You've seen it in another time loop, haven't you? Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
All right. Bye.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
I know the mission that will get Malleus out, I believe. It's the one that we skipped because we were like, we don't care about the election.
Do we want to do it now or save that for next time?
It might be better to save it for next time. It is 10:11. Have one thanks is like rip off the band-aid. So.
Ave.
Oh, and then we want to talk about the
A
pattern,
new
yeah.
face. Ave. And may Vesta.
Yeah, let's see if we can finish this
Interesting.
conversation.
Yeah. What a. Yeah. What a. It's as I fear. And
I'm so glad we can skip dialogue we've seen today already.
Yeah.
because I've. But don't follow.
You're gonna lose her. I know you're supposed to keep distance, but what?
No, when the lights just turned off in our room here.
It flickered. Yeah. So many golden people in here. Don't break the rule in here, man.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Oh, okay.
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen. It was C-H-A-R-O-N, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who, in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
There are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But, on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld.
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
This I don't get.
I don't know either. I don't know if she knew or if she just always suspected.
Why are there so few people in the underworld?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
What can you tell me about Charon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Why didn't you all recognize Charon immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
So we're dead?
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
I still don't get this question.
Yeah, you don't have to.
It's all the questions I had.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
I've noticed him uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that?
All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Tell me more about escaping with the help of Proserpina or a guide. Sorry, whatever.
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
Scheming or just...
I don't know. Arcane said earlier, everybody's dead, Dave.
So she might be willing to work against him to help us?
If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I heard that. Have they only been the female ones?
I think so.
Yes, they have
Yeah.
been. Okay. I heard the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now? Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice. It's always the same voice, and she's helpful if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Not yet.
Oh, I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth.
Tell me about confronting Pluto head on.
Shh! Is everyone so blunt where you're from?
Yes.
Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
I'll admit, you do seem different to anyone I've ever met. And even that lamp of yours looks like something Prometheus might have stolen from the gods. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
What can you tell me about the obelisk? I feel tired just reading all of this.
Yeah, it's been a lot of, this has been a bit of a lore dump near the end of the episode, and we've gone over, so...
It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
This sounds like so much.
It's a lot.
When we picked this game, I thought 6 episodes, and it's like, oh, it's going to be so much more than 6 episodes. Okay.
Good question. To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course. They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs. If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy. But I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
Where do I find the Greek plaque?
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
Where would I find the Egyptian plaque?
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, will be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room.
Where would I find the mystery plaque?
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one, but perhaps the goddess will help guide you to it when the time is right.
Let's talk about something else. We know this isn't happening, so I'm ready to get started.
All right. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
Yeah, what do you want to do first, I guess?
First, we're going to chat with Livia. Not today.
Yeah.
But that
In
sounds...
any case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Okay. Arkin goes, I might make it if I try enough times. His name is Zagreus, by the way.
What's up?
It said, I might make it if I try enough times. His name's Zagreus, by the way. Generally goes, I've never heard of the arson thing.
Oh, man.
The arson thing. Is that the fire that Rome was? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Rome burnt.
So, welcome to the end of Act 1.
Pretty much. It's fetch quest time, people. P.S. There's a bathhouse. It's great. It looks awesome, actually.
Well, this is where we start.
Generally, our king goes, oh, you were referencing the game Hades. Oh, nice.
It's on the list. I haven't played it yet. In fact, I literally just bought it during the last Steam sale because we were going to cover it at some point.
So many doors.
This one's to hide a loading zone.
That's fair.
All right. That's enough.
We've done a lot of digging.
We have so much to do.
It feels like we've really progressed. Thanks, Akatia, for helping us with that.
Thanks for, yeah, honestly. Her and Galerius are probably my favorite characters.
Right now, yes. This moment, definitely.
Yeah.
Though part of me kind of loves the charm of a dedicated assassin. I'm going and you can't stop me. Bye.
No, Galerius, because it's always fun when you have someone who's in on it, even if their memory is going to be wiped. He's just like, all right, I'm down. Let's talk.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I won't remember you next time. So, all right. We should stop. I'm getting very tired myself.
I think Sapphy was possibly falling asleep almost.
Yes, so we will catch you next week, Tuesday, Cozy Stream. Yay!
For Star Trek. Oh, Tuesday for Cozy Stream. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then next week, Thursday is the Star Trek stream.
Next week, Thursday, is going to be Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Hope you're ready for it. And we'll be going through some of the better bits of it, I guess. Since
we'll be going through the opening bits of it.
Yes, playing as Monroe. So we'll see you then, guys.
And patrons can look forward to that episode being up in the next hour. Everyone else can listen to it on Saturday. So if you want to get it early, patreon.com/loretogether.
Yeah.
I think everyone listening already knows that.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this little extra long stream. We got a lot done, though. We got some really good goals done. And we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.